Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Oakland Athletics. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Oakland A's, with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect really emerges or something. But this roster, it's just not cut out to go toe-to-toe with the league's best. I know it sounds like I'm writing them off already, but I'm really not. I mean, who knows? If they have a hot start, maybe the front office gets aggressive and adds some pieces, and they contend this year after all.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab here, Paul Blackburn. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Slings it across. Fletcher retired. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Got it by him for the K.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Here's Trout. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed it's going to be a great result more often than not. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy has turned into a beast. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brown makes the catch, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Back in Oakland, and on the hill, the big righty, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Tony Kemp. And that one hit to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Comes a 2-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the A's are gone in order. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
And that one handled. Oh, he throws it away.
Batting 6.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Ward checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Renfroe, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And next for L.A., Jared Walsh. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's a 1-2. Out to short. Diaz collects it. Throws across the diamond. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Aledmys Diaz now.
The shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Walsh
Batting
makes the
sixth,
catch. 2
the
down.
first baseman, Seth Brown.
Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So up next, Connor Capel. So the tying run at second. Good eye right there. Bounced out to short. Fletcher picks it up. Zips it to first. Inning over. The A's strand one. They're down 1-0. On to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. David Fletcher. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Capel drops steps, heads back on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And the Angels are gone in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Next pitch misses. 2-2. And he deals. In the dirt, and that's ball 3. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And the pitch. Rolled over to third. To second, there's one. On to Walsh. That's 2.
Now batting, third baseman, James Peterson.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Jace Peterson. Struck out swinging his first time. Left-hand hitter waits. That one drifts inside. pitch. And that's ball four.
Ball four.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a pitch. Look out! And it hit him.
Oh, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to clip him on the way in.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Caught looking his first time up. The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. A's strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swings and misses, and the count's even at 2. And there's a ball. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. Right through there, got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. 2 down, nobody on. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. In the dirt. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Angels 1 and the A's nothing. Back here in the East Bay, and it's Aledmys Diaz.
The shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
The punch out there, and there's 1 down.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Laureano comes up to hit. He popped out his first time. And a pitch. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Walsh makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's Brown at the plate. Doubled his first time up. The 2-1. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Connor Capel up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Kicks and fires. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Two outs. And there's ball four.
Take your base.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So first and second with two outs. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
And now 2-2. And another ball. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying. Hits the top of the wall. One run's in. The second run scores, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. They hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He hit into a double play his first time up. That to right. Renfroe makes the catch, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4. It's the A's 2 and the Angels 1. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. In the dirt. Gets it to first. That takes care of Rendon.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Stassi comes up to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a tapper. Throw to first is in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jace Peterson.
Jace Peterson.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Trout makes the catch, and there's one down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So digging in, Tony Kemp. Ball and a strike.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the next pitch is way outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the designated
Jesus
hitter,
Aguilar
Jesus
now at the plate.
Aguilar.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Quijada getting ready to go. Barria getting loose as well. Swing and a ball hammered left field and gone. He circles the bases and they add a couple more. It's 4-1.
Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Aledmys Diaz now in the dirt. Stassi sends it to first. 2 gone now.
Well, obviously that was
Now
nowhere
batting,
near the strike
the
zone
center
by the
fielder.
time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Kicks and deals. 3-1 and he couldn't come up with it.
Perfect.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, the first baseman, Seth Brown.
The 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout and he'll make a move to the pen. Ohtani will depart and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Griffin Canning.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So up next, Connor Capel. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer, as the A's are on top. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, David Fletcher.
The shortstop, David.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot.
The 1-1. In there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down. I got this.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's Gio Urshela, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Diaz picks it up. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Mike
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat. Mike Trout, 1 for 2. The pitch. There's a strike. Next one in the dirt. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Brown. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Athletics 4 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Brent Rooker. The 1-1. That one missed. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Tepera, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next pitch inside. 3-2 now.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Next one is off the plate. It's 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rendon moving under this one. Makes the grab. And that is that. A's go quickly and quietly there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kirby Snead.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter. The right
Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Renfroe.
And he deals. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Next offering way off the plate. And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rooker racing over to make the catch. Angels held in check, and they trail it 4-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. The wind and the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Lined into right. Into the dive, and he got it.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had
number
base hit
99.
written all over it.
Jesus.
Maybe extra bases.
Aguilar.
Great diving catch for the upset.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing went around, and it's 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And misses
That's it.
inside.
Ball 2.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right
The
there, and
batter,
I don't think he was
the
taking it,
shortstop.
thinking it might be
Oh,
a
let
called
me.
ball or anything. I just think he was
Yeah.
flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
The 2-1. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Racing makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they lead it 4-1.
Critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. And that's outside.
3-2.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And the pitch.
3-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
3-2 on the way. Goes down looking.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Ball
Next
2.
one misses, and that's ball 2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next
3.
offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. The wind of the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Ball.
Good eye right there. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Here comes a 3-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Renfroe makes the play, and there's one down.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Connor.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Connor Capel, for the 4th time tonight. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Laureano stands at first with 1 out. Hammered, base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd, now 1 out. Brent Rooker, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Canning checks the runner, and he's back safely. And the 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Up next,
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jose Quijada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And a pitch. Up the middle. Fletcher handles the chance. Whips it to first on the run. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. So they turn things over to the righty, Trevor May.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 65, Trevor May.
Here's David Fletcher.
Leading off for the Angels, the shortstop, David Fletcher.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Gio Urshela to the plate. And a count 1-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep.
Struck him out of the foul tip.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Righty delivers. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Back foot slider struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And a 1-2. Good eye right there.
2-2 the count.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
4-1 the final here today. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Four runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
you.